Hey guys, Nate here with Nate's Interactive Auto. Today I'm going to show you guys how to check your battery and see if it's bad. So in today's method we're going to use a rapid test battery tester. You want to make sure that you guys have some disposable gloves. Make sure that your gloves are nitrile gloves or PVC or so forth. Also make sure that you guys have some safety glasses. So now we have our hydrometer, and it says to draw up the fluid level, tap lightly to remove air bubbles. Top pointer must be vertical, large pointer must show specific gravity. Check every recharge if reading is less than 1.210. So check every cell recharge if it's less than 1.210. Battery replacement indicated if more than 30 point difference between any two cells after battery has been charged. Flush with hot soapy water to clean, rinse with clean warm water. Reveals battery charge instantly, accurately, hot or cold. Detects overcharge, tests all 6 12-volt systems. So this will show the specific gravity. It's very similar to that of a coolant gauge. So you want to draw it up with the bulb, the sulfuric acid, and then this pointer must be lined straight up and down. And as you've filled it with fluid, you want to stop right here. It says fluid level, and there's a line that goes across, so you need it to be basically perfect going across right there with your fluid level. Don't overfill. If you do, just push a little bit back out until you get it right. And then this, like I said, needs to be held to where this is going straight up and down, and this will test each individual cell of the battery. So if the cell's bad, you'll know it. If you have a dead cell, you'll know it. So is your battery light on? Poor idle, charging, which would be your alternator, or something to do with your battery, can affect a lot of things. So remember, safety is a #1 concern here with your gloves. Nitrile, as I said, do this at your own risk, and make sure you always do a little research for safety, for your own benefit. And let me show you guys what can be some of the problems with this. As you see right there, like I said, there's the battery light. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I want to let you guys know that I have another video where you can check the voltage with a voltmeter. Check that out. And also the videos that I'll be putting out for your alternator. This way that you're able to troubleshoot the entire system. Well, let's go ahead and dive into the next step. Okay guys, you want to make sure that you have some paper towels. You need something or a cloth to clean around your battery. You don't want any debris falling in to the battery over the sulfuric acid. So another thing, you need something that you can lay this gauge on, so that way between measurements, if you need to lay it down, like I said, after you've got your gloves on, you can go ahead and start going around the battery. You don't want any dust. Next, you want to take something that doesn't have a really sharp edge, but something that's thin and fairly strong, like a flathead, and you want to get in here, and the gases escape from your battery. And so a lot of people think the winter is the hardest time for the battery, but it's actually the summer. So the summer is the worst time. As your battery charges, it releases gases, and that's why every so often you need to replace these. Add distilled water only. Hey y'all, You ready to get wrenching? Let's go ahead and pop the top on this guy. As you can see, this is a different battery, but just kind of trying to show you guys how to open the top on each battery. Now you'll find caps. They may be different sizes, shapes. Go under them. Try to slowly work it up. Don't try to do it all at once. See, I just moved it up a small amount, and I always like to do one side at a time. Be careful taking it off. Now, as you can see, there's still a little debris around here. It's a very small amount, but for right now, I just want to make sure that I don't knock anything in there. The more I go moving it around, the more likely I am to cause a problem. As you see these 3 holes, I'll have to check each individual hole and also check these. So each one of these are so many volts, and your hydrometer, which is this, is able to measure that. Okay, I'm trying to take you guys for a closer look. Remember, it's a grayish color. Don't ignite anything. Don't light a lighter. Don't smoke. Don't do anything like that. Just make sure there's enough fluid over the gray material, which is your lead. And this watery substance you see is a mixture of distilled water and sulfuric acid. So do not touch this. Make sure you have your safety equipment. I'm trying to get you guys a better view. And make sure to wash your hands after, because if not, this lead is harmful for you guys. So if you look closely right here, oh wow, look at that. It's not the greatest view ever, but you see it. It's almost like little sheets of paper in a way that's put together, or similar to a filter of some kind. I mean, yeah, not the perfect image, of course. Alrighty, you guys get the point. Just enough water to cover this. Okay guys, so take your battery tester. You want to insert it slowly in here, and just remember, this is a good level, so you want to push it in push your bulb in before you even insert the straw end of it. You want to insert this, draw it up slowly. Right now it's over full a little too much, so I'm going to push a little bit back out. If you'll look right here, you can see that this arrow is pointing right here, and I'm good to go. So you're going to work through each one of these just like this, and then you want to press back in your bulb once you've inserted your straw back in the same hole you took the sulfuric acid from. So you want to make sure to be very slow and careful putting this back in. Another thing you want to do, because it will splatter if you get in a hurry, is just make sure that you don't go and add sulfuric acid to a battery. It already has sulfuric acid, and the only thing you can do is add water. Sulfuric acid is not going to make it work. If your lead plates, or you get a bad reading, more than likely you have sulfated plates, and there's really not a whole lot that you can do about that. The next thing you want to do, I always like to use a syringe, but you can use the battery gauge as I just showed you to add water. So you can use that. Like I said, just add just enough fluid so that it covers the lead plates, because this fluid will rise a lot once this charges and gets hot. So that's why you do not want to overfill it. The only water you want to use, distilled. Just draw a little bit of that water up with this syringe. This syringe was opened out of a clear plastic package that was sealed. You do not want to get any kind of contamination in here, or it will cause the lead plates to sulfate. So I just add a drop or two. Check it out. Look, we're good. Check it out. Look, we're good. So then I would open the other side and check it as well. I want to carefully place the top back on the battery. It looks like that we are definitely good to go. So I want to thank you guys for watching Nate's Interactive Auto, and keep on wrenching.